video is why I have no respect for anyone. I try to, but y'all show me that you're not respect worthy. You don't have any respect for others. You have no respect for the poor. You have no respect. None. And you demand respect like it's owed to you. It's not. I fought for your rights. I earned that respect. All it took was one little fucking rumor to destroy my life. One little rumor to make people want to hide in the fucking corner. These people who said that they would help, they didn't. Not that it mattered. I didn't have anywhere to fucking send it to. Pierre, he asked me, he said, Sean, what officer do I write a report to? I don't know. None of them will fucking take my report. How am I supposed to know? But because of the tag mentally ill, and because of homelessness, I literally needed someone to go in with me. But I got excuses. Miss Peaches made excuse after excuse after excuse. The reason that we didn't finally go in until 4 o'clock in the evening, months and months, over half a year after Natalie was killed, is because Miss Peaches kept on saying, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Well, when it takes you that long to do something, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You fucking procrastinated and didn't fucking care enough to write a goddamn police report. You could have tried. See, here's the thing, Miss Peaches and Shannon Alvarado and Katie Cahill, is that it doesn't matter what your intentions are. It doesn't matter what fucking pretty words you say. When you don't make that goddamn report, there is no buffer between me and these predators. And you knew the truth. You should have tried. So I'm trying to get Miss Peaches to talk to one of these journalists. Now let me explain something to you. This ain't Miss Peaches' fault. She's tried to talk to several journalists. Jennifer Dazowski was one of them. But Jennifer instead blocked her. Imagine that. So then there's this other lady, Liz Gallardi, from Denver 7. Peaches is like, well, I don't know how to open it. I don't know how, what do I open it with? My opening sentence. I'm like, I don't know. Really, it's more important that you actually do it than it is that you fucking procrastinate. Cause like, all right, should I start with, start off with the fucking facts. But she's got excuses. She's like, well, she seems like she's probably one of them people who's just after ratings. And I agree. But I gotta chance it. There's gotta be a tiny chance. A tiny glimmer of fucking hope somewhere. I didn't treat these people like shit because I'm a shitty person. I treated them like shit because they didn't give a fuck when it made a difference. Miss Peach is like, well, we offered. I'm like, fuck yeah, you did. Months and months and months and months afterwards. Miss Peaches offered to go down to the police station while I was waiting on Kate to get a hold of me. And then Mandy Hughes was going to go in with me. And right as we're supposed to go in, she's like, oh, well, you know, I can't. I'm afraid I'll get arrested for warrants. These people that wanted to be pissed off that I exposed them openly on Facebook, on YouTube. It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't, does it? But at least it's the truth. And a lot of you guys like that I tell the truth until I tell the truth about you. Shannon Alvarado making a report about Kara Johnson would have made a difference in court. Anybody reporting about the threats against me and the harassment on those groups. I didn't go to those groups to fucking stalk people or to harass them. I did it to try to show the truth, the whole truth. Now there's Jeff Ritter. He's a world-class piece of shit. He wants to hide behind his boss. They want to offer me legal services from a place that's already denied me legal services. A place that might help me with legal services if Jeff Ritter comes forward with what he knows. I need somebody to come take my report, not to rush me, not to separate me from the evidence, not to refuse to take a look, but to provide me with safety long enough to do the job, to keep me safe instead of punishing me. I shouldn't have had to depend on my dad, or Lana Engeline, or Dan Fabert, or Shannon Alvarado, or Katie Cahill. Katie Cahill offered to be my lawyer. Meanwhile, she keeps calling me from just a private number, which is what those people who just fuck with my head do. They can get a hold of me, but I can't get a hold of them. I should have been allowed to defend myself against Danica Garner and Shelley Rochelle Campbell. I should have been able to defend myself against Natalie's slander and Alicia's slander and Maddie's slander. Instead of being punished for 2.5 fucking years over that shit. There's a reason that I'm an asshole now. I'm sick of being punished for shit I didn't do. I shouldn't have had to break the fucking law. By the time I lit that fire at Ken and Leah's, I'd already spoken with over 100 officers. I'd already had to interact with over 100 officers who refused to take a look. By the time I lit that goddamn fire, across multiple jurisdictions where officers were harassing and threatening and fucking intimidating myself and the people who were with me. They took advantage of public bias against the homeless, a public bias they helped to create through slander. My dad doesn't care, he's never been homeless. Lana and Amanda have never been homeless. Candace has never been homeless. Most of these people who didn't bother to find out what the fuck was going on, they've never been homeless. These people didn't understand that there's a fucking time limit on all this, and the longer you fucking procrastinate, the more of my time you're fucking wasting, Katie Cahill, you fucking cunt. I invested my time and resources into people who offered the help that I needed, instead of telling me to get help that I've already tried to get or am already getting. A fucking therapist? I don't need 15 goddamn therapists. I just need one good one. I need a safe place where I am not in a constant state of fucking panic. When you're screaming at each other all the time, or screaming at me, there's an issue. Now you notice in the conversations with Shannon Alvarado, she admits that I didn't scream at anybody there. But I sure as shit screamed at my dad. You know why? Because he was screaming at me. He was treating me like shit because we didn't get the outcome that he wanted. But he wasn't there. He was busy telling me what to do. And when he knew he was being recorded, he was like, well, you know, I offered to go up there with you every morning. Don't fucking lie, Dad. Don't fucking lie. Have some fucking dignity and self-respect. Be a fucking dad instead of a fucking coward hiding behind his wife. All of these people, all of them, had people in their corners. Lanny Engeline, Jerry Sparks. Everybody had people in their corner but me. Because nobody cared. Nobody actually cared. I shouldn't have had to shame people into doing the right thing. I shouldn't have had to shame people for not keeping their word. And I shouldn't have had to expose anybody on Facebook or on YouTube. The cops should have done their goddamn jobs. Laura Nelson, she's one of the people that I have so much... I want to respect that woman so much. It doesn't register to her that her turning a blind eye to my case